So a point that I was having a talk with one of my clients, which I think most people miss in the world of getting in shape. And this is, there is a limited speed at which you can lose body fat. A limited amount per week, even if you did everything 100%. And I think people certainly lose respect to this. People seem to think you can lose all your body fat in 1 or 2 weeks. But that's not how it works. And there's an inverse relationship between pushing it to the maximum and how easy or how hard it is to follow or maintain. So let's put it another way. Let's just say, for argument's sake, the fastest you could lose body fat at, if you did everything right, so moved infinitely, ate as little as possible, might be 1.5% body fat per week. Now, to stick to that 1.5%, to go at 100%, reality-wise, you're probably not going to last more than 1-2 weeks max. Likewise, if you come down to, say, a lot slacker, say 0.5%, you might not even spot that you're doing a diet if you've got the behaviors naturally fitting in place. So the idea isn't really about how mental do I go, but it's more, what is the speed that I can maintain for a period of time to get me to my results? Because this is the other element you've got to factor in. If you are 8 weeks away from achieving your goal, you better have a plan that you can stick to for 8 weeks. Otherwise, you'll never get there. It's obvious. Yeah, you may take a mid-effort break, 4 weeks progress, 2 weeks maintenance, 4 weeks thing, but still, if you can't do 8 weeks on your plan, you're never going to get there. And where a lot of people go wrong is where they start beating themselves up. Maybe they've lost 1% of body fat that week, and now they're forcing it for that extra 0.5% up to the maximal levels. But to get to those, it almost feels like you're killing yourself. And the difference between is maybe 0.3%. Oh, I've lost 1.3%, killing myself, or I've gone pretty good effort and lost 1%. Underneath both of those debates is accepting there's a limited speed at which you can lose body fat. And don't complain about this, because this is very good, because what it also goes the other way. There's a limited speed at which you can gain body fat. So when you have horrendous weeks, you only gain 1% of body fat, 1.5% body fat, which is great, because if you can gain 7% body fat in a week, you have one bad week holiday, you're in trouble. But obviously when you are on it, it gets frustrating because you are looking for quicker results than what they come. But do bear in mind where this key element is, when you start trying to push it up to the max limits, it's unsustainable, it's really hard effort, and the return is not much better than if you just back it off a little bit so it's sustainable, so you can actually run it through to the very end and achieve your goals. So just think about that. If I accept the body fat can only be lost at a certain rate per week, how will that change how I'm going about my health and fitness goals? Subscribe to me on YouTube. Below, comment, questions, contact me. Check out my weekly newsletter on the website, and I'll catch you soon.